This segment is all about media production. Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial, and this segment is brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where busy professionals publish to educate consumers, grow their businesses, and to leave a legacy. Joining me on this segment is Jeremy Nerdy Galloway, founder of Nerdy's Umbrella. Nerdy, welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks for having me today, Mark. How you doing? Good.
Tell us a little bit about Nerdy's Umbrella and who are the types of folks that you help?
Okay, so Nerdy's Umbrella is basically a company that we do podcasts. We have an array of podcasts. We also have a book. Um, we're putting things out on YouTube, and basically the people that we help are the everyday folks, right? The podcast focuses on everyday issues that normal people go through. We offer solutions to those problems that may come about, and we just tell them, hey, listen, go talk about this with your circle, right? Everybody has to have a circle, or if you don't have a circle, we try to engage with them in our Discord or our Patreon. The book is this may not be for you, but that book is basically geared toward those folks who are kind of not not sure what type of relationships they're in or the parameters of relationships, right? And so we kind of break that down and try to kind of give them an idea of this is what the relationships are, that these are what they mean and what they stand for. And then, of course, we help them out in my spare time, right? I do a little, what I want to say, counseling, right? So through my premarital counseling, I've taken that experience, I've taken that, the things that I've learned from those experiences, and I've compiled those into the books. And it's just to help understand, to get the audience to understand, hey, sometimes we don't know, but here's the book. This is going to help you to understand and kind of get everything, get a better understanding of what things are.
So, for the folks that you help, what are some of the biggest, common problems that you have solutions for? What kind of questions and problems are you hearing from them?
So kind of recently here, graduation just happened not too long ago, right? We had a panel where we was talking to parents who don't really know how to feel once their kids graduate, right? And so how do you deal with that once they graduate? How do you parent? Do you smother them still, or do you kind of ease back and let them go off to college and live their lives, or how do you do that? We had a whole discussion on our Facebook page where we kind of dove into that, and it was one of those in the moment things, right? Because you don't think about what do you do after that. You're just living in the moment. So a lot of people were just going through the emotions. And so what we did is we sat there. I experienced it myself. My son decided to go travel. So how do I? He's been with me since he's been born. So how do I? How do I? Kind of parent from there, going from there or whatnot. It's one of those things where we talk through it, right? And doing the best thing was best for you. We're not telling you how to think, how to do it, but we're offering up solutions that maybe this may work for you in your household.
Give us a little bit of your backstory. Like, what inspired you to get into this line of work and start Nerdy's Umbrella? And also tell us the origins of the name and how you got the nickname Nerdy.
Okay, so nerdy comes from a childhood name, a nickname that I was given by the kids. Basically, anytime somebody's told me something and I got interested in it, I was like, "Mom, take me to the library." Mom was like, "Huh? Take me to the library. I'm gonna go find out everything that I possibly can about it." And I know it, and so it was like, "Oh, you're a nerd." And it just kind of stuck with me, right? So that's nerdy, right? But the inspiration behind that is I do know a lot of things, right? And one of the things is I have a knack for helping people. And it's just been given every step of my journey and all of my experiences in my life. I've been in a position to help people, to better people, right? I can take a look at you and I can say, hey, I know how to help you still be yourself and not get out of your character, but be better. So that's something that I just want to continue to spread and tell people, hey, you don't have to change who you are to be the best version of yourself. You can there's ways, and sometimes when you don't know what those ways are, I'm here. Let's talk through it. Let's think through it together, right? Because why not, right? So, but nerdy, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Right on. What's on the horizon for Nerdy's Umbrella? What kind of projects do you have going on right now and what's exciting?
So we do have a new podcast that's going to be coming out, and it's going to be called The Season of. And that podcast is going to be niched down, and there's going to be seasons. There's going to be actual seasons, right? There's going to be 6 seasons for the first year, and basically, we're going to niche down to specific topics, right? So the first topics are going to deal with relationships, right at the top of the year. So we're going to dig right back into the book right after reading your book. Use the book, use my book as promotion, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to dive into those relationships, and we're going to talk about it and promote the book as well. There's an upcoming book, the follow up to This May Not Be For You, which is going to be called You May Not Be Fit for This, detailing the psychological details of these types of relationships. And hey, this may not be for you, and you may not be fit for this. So let's make sure that you have an understanding of what these relationships are and what entails in them, the psychological piece of it. And you decide, are you fit for it? Maybe, maybe not. So that's what we have upcoming here.
For folks listening, and let us know, like, who are the types of folks you want to connect with, and for folks that want to connect with you, how do they, find you, connect with you, and learn more?
On social media platform, everywhere, it's Nerdy's Umbrella, everything. The people I want to connect with are those who are ready to make a change in their life, right? Those people who want to tackle some of those everyday issues, and you don't have that circle of who don't those people who don't have as much experience as you, and you just kind of want to talk to some people who you know have that experience, and just not going to judge, but we're just going to offer up solutions, not tell you this is what you should do, but here's an ideal. Think about this, and just kind of help you stay in a growth mindset. So anybody who has a growth mindset that wants to look at something from a different perspective than what the norm is, that's what we're here for.
Nerdy, this has been terrific. I really appreciate you taking the time to share with my audience today, and I wish you continued success for you and for all of your audience.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mark.
That was Jeremy Nerdy Galloway, founder of Nerdy's Umbrella. And this segment's been brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where busy professionals publish to educate consumers, grow their businesses, and to leave a legacy. That's all for now. I'm Mark Imperial, and thanks for joining me.